The ingredients we'll need for chicken cordon bleu are 6 skinless, boneless chicken breasts. This package has 3, so I'm going to cut them in half. We will need 9 slices of Swiss cheese. I'm hoping there are 9 slices in there. I'm not sure. 6 slices of cooked ham. We're going to use the deli fresh ham. 3/4 of a cup of seasoned breadcrumbs. Now these breadcrumbs are actually plain, so I'm going to season them up to make them kind of like Italian breadcrumbs. We'll need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground black pepper. And aside from that, we'll need cooking spray to spray the baking dish. But these are really the only ingredients you need for chicken cordon bleu. We're going to rinse off chicken breasts. And I'm setting them on a plate with a paper towel, and then I'll pat them dry with another paper towel. Pat them dry so they're easier to work with. And then we'll discard this top one. Now I'm going to slice them in half. Okay, now we're going to cut these fillets in half. Try and get it as close to the center as possible. And press down on it. Just watch your hand, obviously. There you go. It's not that difficult. We're going to be pounding these out so they'll be flatter. And then you can trim up any pieces that you feel like you might want to trim up. I've already trimmed the fat off of these. So, let's try this one. I always start on the thickest side. I use my fillet knife, which I find is much easier. Okay, this is going to be a very small piece, but let's see. I don't know what's up with that one, but this one's going to be harder too because it's already kind of small. Let's try to keep this one closer to the top. There we go. So we'll end up with 6 of these. Now they are going to be thin, and we're going to pound them out. Now we want to pound the chicken out to about a 1/4 inch slices. I may have a makeshift work surface here. I have foil underneath the plastic just in case the plastic rips. I'm going to lay my chicken on top of this. And then I'm going to lay another piece of plastic on top of the chicken. Let me get some paper towel. Plastic wrap does not like me at all. I can never get it to tear properly. Okay. Now I'm taking my tenderizer. I'm going to use the flat side. You can use a heavy pan, like a cast iron skillet. You know, you can use pretty much anything as long as it's got some density to it. So just start pounding. Alright, they look pretty good. And if I find they aren't thin enough, then I can always do this again. But for now, they look pretty good. Piece of cheese will be plenty for that one. Another one over here. Preheat your oven to 350. Okay, you will need a baking dish large enough for your chicken pieces. You want to spray your baking dish with cooking spray. I've got my breadcrumb mixture ready. So you want to lay your chicken pieces in. Now I might have to move these around a little I'm going to put the big one in the center. Let's see. Now I'm not going to use all of the breadcrumbs because I think you don't need that much. That looks good to me, actually. And that's it. You'll bake it for about 30 minutes or until the chicken is no longer pink on the inside. Taking the chicken out of the oven, and now you want to add your half cheese slices to the chicken. I'm going to put it this way. Now we're going to put it back in the oven for about 5 minutes or until the cheese melts, and then it will be ready to eat.